This week's Torah portion is called Parashat Tazria. So if you remember last week, we read about all the different animals, birds, fish that we were allowed to eat, the kosher animals. So we were told these are the foods that you are allowed to eat in order for you to be holy, what you take in through your mouths. So now in this week's Torah portion, Tazria, we're going to read about what comes out of our mouths. So if we speak ill of other people and we slander others and we gossip about other people, then we would be afflicted with a physical condition called sara'as. It's like a skin blemish, a skin condition. This was a physical manifestation of a spiritual ailment. Through our arrogance and haughtiness, we came to speak ill of other people. Then we would be afflicted with this physical condition. We would be brought to the priest. The priest is the one to diagnose. We were not able to diagnose ourselves. Sometimes we can't do that. So we go to the priest who diagnoses us, and then we have to go outside the city. And we sit outside the city to contemplate, analyze, rectify what we have done wrong and work on ourselves so that we merit to come back into the community, back into the camp. It's a measure for measure, in the same way that our language, what comes out of our mouths, separates people and separates us from God. So we have to be separated in order to really work on ourselves and try to rectify that which we have done wrong, to not be arrogant and prideful, and to bring us back into the relationship with other people and with God. And this person that's afflicted with sara'as is considered as if they're dead, considered as if they have separated themselves from God in such a way that they are like the living dead. Yesterday we started the month of Nisan, a new month, a month within which is the holiday of Passover, as we perhaps all know. One of the things we have the opportunity to do in this month is to go outside and find a blossoming fruit tree. And once a year, we have this opportunity to make a blessing on that fruit tree. And the blessing ends with, you, God, have created good creatures and trees for people to enjoy. That the outside world, the beauty of the outside world is God's gift to us, that we get to enjoy it, but we recognize that we are recipients of God's goodness and God's kindness, and we bring ourselves into that relationship with God by saying this blessing. So at the same time that we might use our words for negativity, for saying evil and wrong things about other people, we have to work on that and not do that. And we have to use our mouths to say good things. Go outside, find a fruit tree that's blossoming, and make a blessing that recognizes with our language, with our speech, the goodness of God and what God is blessing us with all the time. And when we do that, we'll be in the world of the living. The living are people who are connected to the divine in such a way that we have eradicated as much as we can the arrogance and the pride that blocks us.